Okie dokie. See. Antiquity row, storage vaults. I'm thinking even more now. I need the extra energy. Protect the coal plant. Protect the power generator. Right, artillery support is the one I was afraid of here. Less than 4 mech damage. I've got all that repair stuff. And armor and technician and blah blah blah. And then we gotta protect a power generator. This seems like the way to go. I'm learning. I wonder if mines conduct the electric whip. I don't know the answer to that. Definitely like being able to pull you, and I like having you just all the way against the back. Uh-oh. Okay, well... Oh my god, 3 of them... 4 of them just off themselves right at the start of the map. Holy shit. That's so many mines. Okay then. Well, you're in a lovely position to just run up there and kill a Scion. And everything's clear, huh? Get a nice extra movement for the next turn. Okay, nothing spawning there. This is an easy enough thing to do. We just yoink you into a mine and you're dead. Gonna come up here. And I'm gonna stop the one... I could put the tank down there. Maybe I like that more than stopping a spawn? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. Only 3 are spawning. I think I'd rather get the tank in action than, I think I'd rather get the tank set in motion instead of, just putting a rock down to stall a spawn for a turn. I think this is good. Okay, both of the bouncers are being dummies. Everyone here is being a dummy. This is not a massive unit though, so it does need to be yoinked, I think. Or I could just use it as a nice way to conduct lightning across all 3 of these nerds. But it's probably better to yoink and then artillery. This gets pushed away. This gets shoved into a fire and kills itself next turn, flying into the water. I could yoink this out and hit you. I can also just push them. So I could shoot this back to take care of it, and then I could slap the artillery, or I could run you down here. Run you down here and hit this so that these both take 2 damage. That seems nice too, honestly. I'm kind of into that. And then I artillery one of them to finish it off, I guess. Move you down here to block this spawn. And you just repair yourself to stop the fire. It all seems nice to me. It all seems good. Ah, smoke blocking, right. So you can't push that, you just get out of there. There's nothing else for you to do besides get out of there, unless I want to use you for electric shock reasons, which I could, actually. I'm realizing if I just run you down here and slap all of these, they still all take 2 damage. I blow up my tank, unfortunately. But this nerd will be at 1 HP, slide backwards. It'll get caught on fire, but it won't die to the fire that turn, because that step will have already happened by the time it slides itself backwards. So it'll land here, it'll block the spawn and die at that point. And we'll be left with this at 2 HP, this at 2 HP, and I can artillery one of those. Blocking, so both of these spawns get blocked. One of these dies, one of them gets left at 2 HP. You're armored and you do 3 damage, so I could run you... Oh, actually you can make it to this tile. So I could run this out of the way and then just run you down here and pull this into the water. Which seems nice as well. I like just not dying, I like keeping my units around, that's cool. I can also block a spawn with this nerd if I'm yoinking stuff. I could yoink you into the water, run you down here, run you here. And artillery one of these fuckers. I guess I could artillery this into the drink right off the bat. That's an interesting thought. Hey, Alaluna, yoinkus boinkus indeed. These are basically boinkers, an alpha boinker. So I can move you here, artillery this spot, blocking that spawn and throwing you into the ocean. You die. I think the rock might count as a friendly. No, I can't drive through the rocks. I can push them with the tank, though. I could still move you out of the way, and you would still be down here, so it's not horrible. Or I could move you, like... What's the attack order here? Okay. I'm realizing yet another thing I can do is, I can drive the tank right here, push the mosquito down, and have it deal 3 damage to the alpha bouncer. Then these two just uselessly attack this tile. This one pushes itself back here, sets itself on fire, blocks a spawn. You can come down here and finish off the... or set the alpha bouncer up to die anyway. Block this spawn, hit the mosquito in the process. That seems really nice. I like that plan. I like that plan a lot, actually. So little tank friend. Okay, why are you unable to move? You're not massive. Right. So this thing cannot move until I have like freed it up out of here. Or until I yoink it. Which I can do. I think I didn't include yoink in that plan yet. So I can just use that here, right? I could also yoink the mosquito onto a mine. That's very tempting. Blow up the mosquito with this. Boulder here, so that goes in the water. And then move the tank here, push this on that spot. Oh, I'm in business if I do all that. That's beautiful. That is the perfect turn right there. That I've figured it out. I've solved the mystery. You want to be on this line? Yeah, this line. You're in the ocean. I can push you into the fire. Now watch me whip. Nice. Oh, you do burn to death, so that spawns something, but hey. How many moves have you got? You got 4 moves. Let's see if this counts as a kill for you, or if it just counts as a fire kill. Everyone got +1 XP from that. Okay. Okay, I finally saw it. That gave 3 XP and it was evenly distributed across everyone. Got it. Okay, you still only get 4 extra moves. That's, or still only get 1 extra move, I suppose. 4 moves total. So that's good to know. You're smoked, but who cares? Definitely a who cares kind of situation. You're on fire, which I love. I love you being on fire. That's the best. Keep it up. You're dying, huh? Not in good shape. I could just move you down onto one of these tiles. Oh, there's a Vex spawning here already. So I just want to move this out of the way so it's not killing you. And you can stay right where you are and probably repair. Oh, you can't repair in smoke. Okay, didn't realize that much. Well, I do still want you to block a spawn. I can have the mosquito block the spawn for you. That seems nice. Let's get you down here, probably. Let you repair right there. So you can block the spawn. I will gladly push you into that. And then I can block a spawn with this as well. And just position you, I guess, to do mean things to them. I do like it when you do mean things to them. I think that's gonna be it. Okay, well, you two idiots are attacking this unit that doesn't matter. You're also attacking a unit, so I can just kind of... I can actually just end my turn. I can just end my turn, but I want to get experience, so we'll see about killing as many as possible. Let's see, how do we want to do that? I can run you around and push this down here. You're on fire. I don't know how much that really helps me. It's a shame the support tank can't go through water. Can I pull anyone onto a mine? I'm not seeing how. Oh, I can pull this one onto a mine. You can just run up here and pull that full up here. And then the tank, I don't see a great way for the tank to deal damage. Boulder Mech can shoot this. I guess the tank can push a unit into something, maybe. Possibly. I'm not seeing a great opportunity for that, really. I don't see how this can attack anything either. You know what? The tank can push you down into this smoke so that my lightning mech can hit it. Because it can't attack from any of the sides where it currently is. And then you'll be at 1 HP and you'll just be the lucky survivor, I guess. Yeah. Actually, is artillery... Artillery's still not used at that point, so then I can just boom you. Yes. Yes, you shall get boomed. Push you there. Now watch me whip. And... little bit of that. Boom. A little bit of this. Okay, we killed them all. Excuse me? Excuse me. What the hell? I'm, I'm on the wrong column. I'm like, why can't I hit there? My eyeballs are not lined up correctly. Okay. Well, there we go, I guess. Oh, Blitzkrieg, you make me so proud. I think that's the name of this squad. I don't know who they call in Blitzkrieg. Got some power back, that makes me happy. A little star. I completely forgot about that objective, to be honest with you, but apparently I did it, so good job me. A little pat on the back. Invulnerable. Okay, great. That's great news. Being able to throw a mech away is definitely nice. Don't kill the volatile Vec. Oh, that's one that we already did. Okay, so we're on to the corporate HQ. Destroy the beetle leader, protect the corporate tower. Let's hecking go, I think, maybe? Yeah, I have no reactor cores to shuffle up, so... let's do it. Protect corporate tower, destroy beetle leader, start hacking mission. I believe the beetle leader leaves a trail of flames when it charges. I think that's how you work. Yeah, it charges, deals 3 damage to whatever it hits, and leaves a trail of flames behind it. Not including the tile that it ends on. Everything has too much HP here, I must say. I'm glad Scions at least die to the electric whip, so if they're even adjacent to what I'm beating up, I can get them. That much is nice. This seems like a fine time to have artillery on the back line again, by the way. You might just stay behind our friend here, and then you... yeah, this seems like the place for you. I don't know, maybe I should have let the artillery stay on this line, since it's just as open, but I could actually spawn them there, so... I don't know, I think it's unlikely to make a difference this turn, but that's something to think about. I probably should have had artillery 1 tile forward from where I put it. Okay, so you're ready for the slam jam. You're just attacking my mech, which is fine. You need to be stopped. You need to be stopped. And you are going to hit the building behind me if I don't push you to the side. I'm just going to push this over with the artillery, easy peasy. That's a simple enough solution. And then I can get in a tasty whip right here. Might even run you down and get a tasty whip right here. That seems very good. It'd go boom, 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 boom. And that is a number of booms that appeals to me greatly, I have to say. You can also just be right here. Right, so artillery this, you get pushed over. You're bonking these nerds. Ooh, okay, so an issue with the plan. An issue with the plan. If I push the beetle leader over here, and then blow up the Scion, the beetle leader will then be ramming this starfish into the building. So that causes the building to take damage. In which case, I might want to just let the leader run into the shell Scion and slam that into the starfish. And that way... Then I just whip over this side, I guess? Whip this side. Doesn't quite take care of my problems. These both have 3 HP, unfortunately, so the whip won't kill them. You can move very far. You can move all the way down here and block a spawn. Okay. So you could pull the Alpha Leaper way down. out of the way. You can do a lot of things. Wow. Okay. You can go anywhere on the goddamn map. You could also just block the beetle charge, I guess. You could block the beetle charge after the lightning mech does its thing. I artillery you. You get pushed over. I whip. No, because you would have to move first in order to do that. I could also deploy a little baby tank with the artillery, but I'm not seeing that going well for me. I might have to artillery here. Yeah, I can pull you. Shockingly, I can pull you to where I want you to be. So I think we artillery this fucker, shoving this one into the ocean, and then I do a pathetic 1 damage whip here. Unless there's a better way to make that whip work. I don't think so, though. And I run you all the way around here to pull this beetle leader over to kill the Shell Scion. I also have to remember the armor, so I'm not doing as much damage as I think I am. My whip is only doing 1 damage to each of these. If I haven't killed the Scion. So the artillery would do 1 damage. This would die. This is going in the water. But the artillery would do 1 damage, and my whip would do 1 damage. And this would survive to blow up both of these buildings still. So I can't be doing that. And the tank just can't get the job done, unfortunately. I don't know, I could pull you down here. This is a tough one. I pull you away. I can then... Is this a bigger threat? This is by far the biggest thing to take care of, because it's killing 2 buildings. This can kill a building, or I can just body block it and have nothing happen. It usually... Yeah, the boss usually attacks first. So I could even... move this forward a tile. It's got Technician. It would survive the hit because of the armor. So I move you forward a tile right here. The boss rams into you. No. Moving you forward a tile doesn't make that work the way I want it to. I wanted the boss to charge into the starfish's attack, but if I do that, I have to allow the hook mech to ram into the building anyway, which is what I'm trying to stop. And then if I want to come down here to block it further up so that it lands in the starfish's attack, then I myself get pushed into the starfish's attack, which would kill me. So can't have that either, unfortunately. I could pull the Scion into the boss's path, making the boss just stop right where it is and get fucked up right there. If I yoink this up here, then I can artillery and place a rock in the boss's path, stopping it in the starfish's attack. and the rock landing will shove this over to the side. So we go yoink, you come up, you're going to deal no damage to this, and then just end up back where you were. What's the attack order, actually? Well, it won't happen this turn. Yeah, these will actually fuck each other up. Okay, yeah. So, we yoink. You're up here now. We boulder right here. Oh, that pushes the starfish too, though. Okay. I could put my tank right here instead of the boulder, so it only pushes 1 unit. I put my tank here and have it push the Alpha Leaper to the side. This then deals a damage to the Alpha Leaper next turn, and then the Alpha Leaper kills the bouncer. Which will deal... Oh, you know what? This is push damage that's going this way. So my hook mech would in fact take 2 damage from this maneuver, which I can live with, but it's a good thing to keep track of. It would take a damage from this thing's pushing itself backwards, and then from this killing it, slamming it into the hook mech. So hook mech's here, you get pulled up, we throw a tank down here to push the Alpha Leaper to the side. You bonk into that, this kills the bouncer. These buildings are safe. This building is safe. The boss charges up, slams into the tank, killing it, takes damage from the starfish. What are you doing in the meantime? I haven't checked yet if you can attack buildings. Yeah, you can attack buildings directly next to you. Great, great. So I could just run up here and whip the building to blow up this and the Scion. I would have to do that before deploying the tank, mind you. Would I? Okay. Okay, yet another thought. I throw the tank down here. Well, yeah, I throw the tank right here. I run you around back on this side and whip this building. I then blow up the Scion and my tank. I deal a damage here, a damage here, a damage here. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. I keep forgetting the Scion. The armor really screws up the efficacy of my whip. So, we put the tank here. We yoink here. Tank pushes this over. That leaves me with just my lightning mech remaining. Everything is taken care of at that point, though. So, the first step would be to run up here and slap. And it's completely okay that we're blowing up the Scion. We don't need the Scion for anything here. Yeah. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me. Let's go for it. You go up here. Electric whip. And we run you over to yoink this turd a tile away. The tank will be here, so it will not slam into the artillery if I go here instead of here. I do like the artillery being slightly further up, I think. So we're going to do that. Tank goes here. Tank pushes you. Shit! The Leaper is being pushed into this building. Man, it's hard to remember all the pushing. Do I reset a turn on turn 1? I was really happy with that. God damn it. Oh, I wish I could just look back at the board state before this. I know I ran through other options. I can't remember if any of them got me to 0 building damage, though. Gotta stop both of these. And everything's armored. So a lot of pushing is required. I can push this into the ocean and deal 1 damage here. With that, I can also blow up the Scion on turn 1. So I could immediately begin by walking up here and blowing up the Scion like I did just now. And then I could artillery right here, shoving this into the sea, leaving this at 1 HP. I'm not seeing a way to stop this beetle leader from hitting a building in that scenario. And I've got to remember that a boulder here pushes this to the side. I don't see anywhere good to yoink a starfish off to. Hookmech starts with 6 moves. I think it was right here. It was able to go just about anywhere on the fucking map. I actually think the Hookmech, if I run up here and whip first to kill the Scion, I think the Hookmech could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pull the starfish down here. That maybe doesn't make sense. Like, setting the starfish on fire is great, but this attacks before the starfish, so the starfish is not going to hit it, and it doesn't stop the boss from hitting this building. Is there a good, reasonable scenario? What if... You know what? I don't know. I've done it already. I think I'm just gonna take the 1 damage here. I don't know if I need to, but it is so hard to try and figure this stuff out after you've moved everything. Oof. Poor casualties. Poor little peoples. Okay, that's mean. That is quite needless, I think. However, needless as it may be, this is a sick lightning whip. You'll be at 2 HP. This'll die, so you won't be webbed anymore, and then you can just go... How many moves have you got? 3? Okay. I don't know how you deal with that exactly. These fuckers have too much HP. I guess you could artillery this one. It'll have 2 after the lightning whip. So that'll kill that and push this one into the water, killing it as well. And then you have 5 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't really help anything. You're still hitting this building. Not seeing a great way to stop you from doing that. I lightning whip this fucker. These starfish are really laying down the law right now. They're pure chaos. They target 4 spaces at once and it's horrible. I hate starfish. What if I just pull the leaper out of the way? Just a little boop, boop, yoink. And then I don't know, this boss is really hard to deal with right now. I guess you could fire from right here to hit the boss, and then I could lightning it. If the leaper's out of the way. So maybe you come up here. I can't pull the leaper that way, can I? Because then it just hits this building. I'm thinking if I fire a rock right here and deal 4 damage, then deal, or not 4 damage, deal 2 damage to the boss, then it's vulnerable to a lightning whip. Which doesn't kill either of these still. And then I have no good way to kill those. What's the attack order here? This starfish goes first. And this leaper goes before either of them. Since this starfish goes first, and yoinking it up to here stops it from attacking anything important, if I lightning whip now, that sets up this starfish to hit nothing, and this starfish to be killed by this one before it can attack. Why can't the boss attack last? Man, that would be nice. But yeah, pull you up here. You're neutralized. Whip. And everything but this, and the boss dies, but this will be, well, I mean, this is alive but doing nothing. This is dead. This is basically dead. The boss is at 2 HP. Just using the hook mech and the lightning mech. And then I can artillery the boss, I think. Can I artillery the boss? I can only move 3 spaces, unfortunately, so I'm not sure I can. 1, 2, 3. I could set this on fire. It'll have 2 HP remaining after the whip, so it would survive the fire. I can run it over here into the fire and artillery the boss. And I think that is my play. Let me put the whole thing together now, run through it all, and make sure that all makes sense. You stay right where you are. Pull this here. It is no longer a threat, and it is hitting this for 2 before this gets to attack. You lightning whip this building. You know what? You could... No, running over here before everything else doesn't make a difference. And you can't because you're webbed. You pull this up. This is neutralized. You whip the artillery or the building, it doesn't matter. All this shit takes 2 damage. You take 1. You're living. That's what counts. This has 2 HP left. This is dead. This has 2 HP but is getting killed by this. This has 1 HP, is not a threat. Artillery comes over here and booms you. I like it. I think it makes sense. I'm gonna heckin' do it. Alright, close your eyes, artillery. Don't think about it. Just let it happen. This is on a forest tile and is dying, therefore. So that's a problem. I didn't know this was a forest tile. It's a little hard to see with my unit and the corporate and tower in the way. That kind of fucking ruins everything, because I really don't want this pilot to die. Lily Reed is a very strong pilot. It's a shame, because this pilot Whipping here would have the same effect and would allow me to heal the hook mech, but I just noticed her name is Rosie Rivets, by the way. Nice. Yeah, I think I have to figure out some way to work in a repair here. And I'm not fucking seeing it. This is only one more building to sacrifice, but I'd really rather not. I'm not sure I'm willing to accept this. I really thought I had it figured out, but I just didn't know that was a forest tile. It sucks that that can be so impactful when it can be quite hard to see at times. Like, I could have hovered over it, seen the little icon in the bottom right, I guess. It just didn't occur to me. And Technician happens after the hecking fire. That is actually disastrous. Like, unless I'm willing to just let this pilot die, that's a really, really big issue. That probably ruins the entire turn. Just the fact that this is a forest tile. There's no way to move you over there for the repair. This has to get pushed up here, though. Like, that has to happen. You can still move insanely far, but not insanely far enough. And there's too many buildings and water in the way for you to pull from any other tile than just this specific one. Like, the plan works, but this mech dies to the fire. And then there's 2 turns left after that on top of it all. Do I want to try and reconstruct this all? I believe the only thing I've done is attack with you, so... There was a leaper here with 1 HP. This is so awkward. God damn it, I solved it! I solved the puzzle, and there was just that fire there. That's so frustrating to see that I actually thought about it all correct, but there's just a funky terrain hidden behind a building, and now I have to redo it all. The webbing means I can't move the boulder mech first. So that's not going to change anything. There's no way to make the tank do this. I don't have a tank remaining, actually, so there's super no way for that. Oof. It is a real shame you can't break up the movements, but I guess that would add insane complexity to the game, most likely. Like, a shame that I can't say, oh, this has 5 moves this turn, I'll just step it out of the way, and then blow them all up, and then step it back into the right place. That's only 2 moves, but I can't do it. I don't see any way to stop this from getting caught on fire. and blasted with the lightning as well. You might be able to make the buildings transparent. Let me look at the options. Probably not. Nope. I'm gonna... Of course the music goes completely silent when I try to adjust the volume on it. That's a sick defense mechanism, well played. I'm just gonna put it right there and guess that that's good. Seems good to me. The music has been a bit loud for me though. I don't know, it seems maybe too quiet now. I have no idea. This is the actual worst. If this could just move one more tile, I wouldn't have even had to think about like 90% of this, I think. No, because this still has to pull the starfish to this tile specifically and nowhere else. Still sounds good on stream? Alright, that's good. Fuck, man. I really don't want to lose this mech. Or this pilot. I just got a pilot back. Why can't it be you dying? Is there a way I can make it you dying? Because you're invulnerable. Why can't the invulnerable one be dying? Previous timelines too? That's cool. I didn't realize you could see how long you've been carrying the pilot with you. I mean, maybe it's time we lose you, I don't know. Invulnerable is a really nice perk, and I really like this one as well. She's not even fully leveled, so Rosy Rivets seems pretty awesome. After move, repair adjacent mechs, and then the adrenaline thing is really strong, yeah. I don't know, this might just go back to being unpiloted, sadly. I think I'm just discouraged and I don't want to do the turn again. Like when I almost have a perfect turn and there's a little wrench thrown into it, I'm like, I don't want to figure that out again. That was almost impossible. Like if I had just spotted the issue and then continued to work it out, that'd be fine. But once I thought I had everything and then I don't, I'm like, oh, fuck everything, whatever, close enough. Well, let's at least play out the rest of the turn, since I would have to press the reset button at this point anyway. Yeah, I mean... You're dying. You're also dying. 2 Vec will spawn. We won't have the grapply nerd, but... I think these two can handle 2 spawns? No, because you're gonna... Okay, I'll have to move in such a way that this gets in the repair next turn, I think. But that might be doable. This is so rough. I'm gonna go for it. You're gonna die, Lily Reed. I'm sorry. Oh right, there's 2 spawns, plus this nerd survives. Yeah, that's relevant. Okay, this seems reasonable. This could be okay. So, Boulder Mech moves down here. You move down here. Right, you've got 5 movement now, holy shit. Holy fuck, okay, man. Rosy Rivets, you are the best, okay. Boulder Mech moves down here onto the Vex spawning tile. You come down this way, repairing the Boulder Mech. I whip here. These do not both die. Fuck me. The Leaper is at full HP. So this building is probably lost. I see. I feel that it's very likely that building is lost. I could not block this Vex spawn, move you down here, and slam the Alpha Starfish into you. Then you get hit, but then this is done. I think we're losing a building this turn no matter what. It seems pretty much impossible to stop all of this. Well, you know what? An artillery right here blows you up. Pushes the Starfish into a fire. You're still at 1. I could artillery the Starfish directly, pushing this to the side. You can whip this building to kill the Mosquito. Hold on. That would mean letting this mech die as well, unfortunately. Because it's just the fucking fire, man. The fire is screwing me this level. I don't know how to deal with it. Everything's on fire all the time. Left at 1 HP. Yeah, I'm really feeling that there's gonna be a building lost no matter what. Shooting this with the artillery pushes you over. You can go down there and whip that. I feel like I gotta repair this fucker though. So I think we're gonna let the Mosquito hit that building down at the bottom. I think that's gonna be our answer to this. I really... Wait, this is an invincible pilot. This is an invincible pilot. We're invulnerable? Invulnerable. That's an invulnerable pilot. I can let them die. I can let them hecking die. Okay. So we move you down. Fire here. I don't know, is that good for the next turn though? Like there's gonna be 3 more Vex spawning. I move them down here and shoot the Mosquito. No. This is rough. This final turn is gonna kick my ass. I'm pretty sure I can keep you alive and take no building damage. Or I can die. No, keep you alive and take 1 building damage. Or I can let you die and take none. That sounds right. You run down here and punch this. You artillery here. And that gets pushed to the side. That's very bad though. But it would be 1 building damage and you'd be dead, and this would have 3 HP still, with 3 more spawns on the way. That seems unacceptable. That seems like a death sentence. Having only my lightning mech versus a leaper and 3 more. I can't imagine that working. So... I think we're gonna move you down here to the spawn tile. Kill the Mosquito. And then I'm gonna move you down here to repair your friend. And whip this. And this 1 building is gonna fucking get it. Get repaired, bud. This still sucks. This still sucks a lot. What? Why are you dead? Why did fire damage happen? What the hell? I don't understand. I guess the tile remained forest and then the... No, that doesn't make sense. What the hell? Why was it still on fire after the repair? I guess this repair doesn't work like the regular repair? Did it not remove fire from the tile? I don't know. But they're fucking dead now. You're on fire. You're there. You're on fire. These two are both gonna get their attacks off. Fuck, man. I mean, there's nothing to do except hit them. Like, that's all this mech can do. There's no strategy or thinking to be had right now. That's actually a loss. The run's over. Why did this die? What? Like, I don't understand. I thought the repair would turn the fire off. Because that's how repair works in every other instance. I'm a little salty about that one. Like, not realizing this was forest, that was my bad, that was my fault, but... What the hell?